Because Bill, Burger, Fry, and Donut de Blasio.
Did you say free fries when you get vaccinated? You're saying I could get this, these delicious fries? Wait a minute, but there's also a burger element to this? If this is appealing to you, just think of this when you think of vaccination.
Well, Bill, the thing of it is, that doesn't appeal to me, and when I think about VA double vaccination, I usually think about this. And this. And this. So you can keep your burgers, fries, and donuts. I've kind of lost my appetite.
Vaccination. I'm getting a very good feeling. We really need to get everyone vaccinated, so keep watching, keep joining in. Choose the thing you love, choose the incentive that moves you, and come on out and get vaccinated.
Cares about your health so much, he's decided that the hammer must fall on all New York private businesses.
As of today, we're going to announce a first-in-the-nation measure. Our health commissioner will announce a vaccine mandate for private sector employers across the board.
Hey, welcome back to the High Impact Flicks channel. If you haven't done so already, subscribe to this channel, hit the bell notification icon. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up, share it with everybody you know, and don't forget to subscribe to my private email list through my website, High Impact Flicks, and my backup channels, Here's the Deal and Grease Monkey videos. Those links will be in the description below. Now let's get on with Bill de Blasio's brand new
rights trampling law for New Yorkers.
Do not adjust your screen. I am standing here in the dark with my survival flashlight. So if the power grid goes down or just the electricity goes out for a while during that thunderstorm, you have plenty of lumens to light your way. And with multi-flashing modes, including emergency lights, not to mention an emergency hammer and a seatbelt cutter, it's got everything a survival flashlight should have. That was corny. Don't put that in there. It's powered by the sun. It's got a cool little compass. This thing even has a frickin' lighter. And if your battery's low on your cell phone, this baby will charge it up. The link for your survival flashlight is in the description below. In other news, your friend and mine, Bill, you can get a fry with that, de Blasio. Oh, there's a burger element. There's a fry element to this. Oh, you can get a comic book. You can get discounts. You can get donuts at Krispy Kreme if you just bow down at the altar Jabbo. That Bill de Blasio says that if you're a part of the private sector, if you're a private sector business owner, you got until December 27th to get your stuff straight for the big farm guy, my overlord and my master, big farm guy, Bill says. And everybody needs to be VA double X'd. Mayor Bill de Blasio sprung a Convids 1984 by George Orwell VA double X mandate on all private businesses in New York City on Monday. You know, I can't even help when I think about New York City, the first person that pops into my mind is Bacchus Schmel. I'm like, that poor guy. Everybody, I don't understand, whoever's in New York right now, I don't even understand why you're there. I don't understand why there hasn't been this. Maybe there has been. I'm just not aware of it. But I'm surprised that there hasn't been this mass exodus from the Big Apple. It's like, I already took my bite. There ain't nothing left but oims. I'm out of here. De Blasio sprung the Convid 1984 VA double X mandate on all private businesses in New York City on Monday, that's today, drawing immediate rebuke from trade groups and some fellow elected officials who said the backbone of the Big Apple was blindsided by the stunning move, and nobody seems to care. Nobody seems to care. CNN's reporting on it, and they speak of it favorably. Oh, yeah, this is something that we should all do. Are you kidding me? I mean, that Bill de Blasio right there, he's basically the hero of America. If you want to be serious about getting rid of Delta, if you want to be serious about getting rid of Moronic, then you do what Bill de Blasio says. That guy's no holds barred, man. De Blasio, whose mayoralty ends at the stroke of midnight on New Year's Eve, declared making vaccines compulsory for private businesses is a preemptive strike against the expected surge in the convids this winter. Oh, you know what we used to call that? We used to call it flu season. Imagine that. They're changing the terminology again on us.
We're going to announce a first-in-the-nation measure, he says. As a matter of fact, let's just listen to him. Listen to what he says.
As of today, we're going to announce a first-in-the-nation measure. Our health commissioner will announce a vaccine mandate for private sector employers across the board. All private sector employers in New York City will be covered by this vaccine mandate as of December 27th. We're going to have some other measures as well to really focus on maximizing vaccination quickly so we can get ahead of Omicron and all the other challenges we're facing.
Who's he speaking as a representative up there? I can't quite figure out. I mean, who's he in the back pocket of? I mean, that's all he talks about, just incessantly, day after day after day. Did you get your VAXX? Have you got your passport? You know you can't eat in that restaurant. You know you can't go in that bar. You know you can't participate in that. You can't get on that metro. You can't get on the city bus. You know you're going to have to, you have to bow down to my pals over there at the Big Farm Guy Corporation. Adding to the shockwave, the policy is scheduled to go in effect just 21 days on December 27th. The announcement left New Yorkers and city businesses flabbergasted. Gosh, what are you guys going to do? What are you guys going to do? Isn't it time now? Isn't it past time for mass noncompliance? There's no forewarning, no discussion, no idea about whether it's legal or who expects to enforce it. We were blindsided, clearly enraged, some people are saying. She also questioned if de Blasio has the legal ability to implement the VAXX. Or legal, what about moral? Who cares about legal? They can drop the curtain on legality and they can create a law where they're like, oh, look, it's legal now. Look, we can extort you for even more money. It's legal now. Legalized theft, legalized extortion, legalized threats. It's still all criminal activity. But you got Jacobson. You got the Jacobson case from 1904 and 1905 over there. You know, like Alan Dershowitz said, hey, we can have the cops come to your house, take you out, haul you off to a government-funded medical facility, and plunge a needle in your arm, and it's perfectly in line with the Fourth Amendment. I beg to differ. How is them doing that to you consistent with being secure in your person? It looks like you're being made awfully insecure in your person there, Alan Dershowitz. Defense lawyer for O.J. Simpson and Jeffrey Epstein, who didn't drive himself. Hanging around a real good bunch of people there, aren't you? Aren't you there, Mr. Plunge a Needle in Your Arm? That's what we should call him. Alan Plunge a Needle in Your Arm Dershowitz. Kind of like Brandon Soften Him Up Tatum. Alan Plunge a Needle in Your Arm Dershowitz. Bill, I did not inhale. Bill, I did not have sexual relations with that woman Clinton. And now we got Alec, I did not pull the trigger Baldwin. That's what we should call them. We should call them by what reality shows them to be. Bill de Blasio. Bill making you insecure in your person's house's papers and effects, de Blasio. Mayor de Blasio can't leave fast enough. He has crushed all small business, the economy, and quality of life. Yeah, Bill de Blasio can't crush business. People who obeyed Bill de Blasio en masse, they're the ones who crushed the business. If you want to look at whose fault it is, look in the mirror. No raindrop will ever take responsibility for the flood. Although it is everybody's responsibility. I'm hopeful the upcoming mayor will roll back these arbitrary commands. Don't wait for it. Be your own people. Make your own reality. Strengthen your own communities. So leave your thoughts about Bill de Blasio dropping the hammer on all private businesses.
Guys, we already know that they want to decimate the dollar, destroy the economy, bring us into a cashless society, and eventually make it difficult for us to even get food. That's why I constantly promote my Patriot Supply. Every chance I get, I turn my fiat currency notes into long-term storable food. This stuff is awesome. It's got a 25-year shelf life. And one thing we're all going to need is storable food. It's better to have it and not need it than need it and not have it. With my link in the description, you get $100 off of every order instantly. It'd be a good idea to order it while you can, because I'm not sure how much longer they're going to be able to ship this out. My link for your $100 off discount is in the description below.